welcome to CEO.CA. My name is James Petham, and today I'm joined by the team at Quimbaya Gold, Alexandre Boivin, President and CEO, and Pietro Solari, Head of Investor Relations. Quimbaya trade on the CSE under the ticker QIM and are actively exploring in Colombia. Alexandre and Pietro, it's great to be chatting with you today.
Thank you so much, James. Very happy to be with you.
Yeah, thank you, James.
So for any investors who aren't aware of the company's story already, I'm wondering if we could start off with the kind of 60-second overview. What are the key facts and what are some of the story behind your work to date?
Yeah, totally. Listen, basically it's very simple. Quimbaya Gold is building the next big exploration company in Colombia. We have an amazing team that knows how to navigate in Colombia with our experience and a network there. And basically our flagship project, which is named Tajami Project, is neighboring by the biggest mine in production of gold in Colombia, in Segovia. So we're talking about around 300,000 ounces of gold production yearly. So it's around 600 million cells. And we're looking to drill there. So I mean, I'm very excited to see the future for that company. And to finalize our portfolio, we have around 40,000 hectares, all in Antioquia, the best mining district department in Colombia. So that's what we are.
Okay, fantastic. And I'm wondering, both Pietro and Alexandre, could you tell me, how you came to be involved with the company, some of the backstory, maybe kind of wind back the clock and tell us how this company came together.
10 years ago, I did invest in Colombia in the California Valley that was bought out by AK Batista for $2 billion. I said, wow, I like it. It's exciting. And I went by myself in Colombia, met Pietro and our team on the way, took a lot of experience. And today we have built, I think, one of the best portfolio in Colombia for the next bull market in gold. And so it's been 2 years approximately that we have started that business. We did a non-offering IPO, so basically it's friends and family, and we're all working together, we're all aligned, and right now we're going to start the exploration. We already started the exploration, but we're going to start drilling, and that's going to be the fun part, I think.
I would like to add, James, that I come from the world of capital markets, and having having the vision that the markets are going to be inflationary coming forward, and obviously with lots of havoc, price of gold at $2,000 recently made us, invest in a world of junior gold exploration companies, so that we had the leverage as capital markets guys to go into that scenario and obviously be investors at the right time, at the right moment. We feel that this is it.
Yeah, and I guess you touched on it there, but could you tell us, maybe Pietro, a little bit more of the capital structure of the company?
With pleasure. Thank you so much, James. It's a fabulous question because that's what makes I would say, a great difference here at Quimbaya. One is that it's a bunch of insiders. There's 3-4 founders that have obviously a big part of the capital structure, and thanks to my contacts in Switzerland and Europe, we've added on Europeans and Swiss investors that are long-term investors and believe in this vision that we just talked about. So it's a very tight capital structure. Today, a little bit more than 50% in our hands. With the recent acquisition, we paid out in shares, 10 million shares additional, to young guys that are coming in the team with a situation where they're going to be locked in for 2 years through an escrow. So that is going to bring the inside hand up to 70%. So it makes it a very, very interesting capital structure in that sense, yes.
Yeah, thank you for going into some detail there. And I think it is something that we see from a lot of, especially retail investors, but investors in general in the junior mining space is looking for that alignment between insiders and other outside investors, so that the management and the founding team are really incentivized to make the next big exploration. So I'm wondering, Alexandre, could you tell me a little bit about your kind of exploration and I guess your road to discovery? What's in store over the next 3 to 6 months at Quimbaya?
we will start with Segovia, Tahami project. For us, it's a no-brainer. Everybody's producing there, high-grade gold. It's well known. It's a world-class district, Segovia. It's internationally recognized. So we'll start drilling there. What is very interesting in Segovia for us, is we have around 7,000 hectares, and there is already historical artisanal mines. So we're not looking to discover doing prospection of gold. We know there is gold, we just don't know how much. We're gonna drill, and we hopefully, like, because everybody's producing around us, I think it's gonna open a lot of opportunity for the future to create good value for the shareholder in Quimbaya. Also, we have another project named Maitamac project. It's a 26,000 hectares, and it's the same train, geology train from big company in Colombia, like Aris Mining, Collective Mining. We have seen others. And at the end, the historical mine neighbor to us has horseshoes of 26 grams per ton. I've seen grab sample up to 100 grams per ton. We're thinking that's the cherry on the sundae for Quimbaya. What I have seen in the last decade, I have seen businesses, exploration, starting like 7, 9, 10 million market cap and going up to billions of dollars. So I think Quimbaya, the advantage, we're a very tight float. We're starting. We have a very nice portfolio, good team, and also we know there is gold where we are. It's not the question. So when we're gonna start drilling, everything is possible, and we're looking to do that over the next 3 to 6 months. We want to drill aggressively. We're gonna find a strategic partner also in that. And like, look at Collective Mining. It's a 300 million market cap. We're at 100, at one drill hole to be a 100 market cap or whatever. So I'm very excited about, let's say, Q1, Q2, 2024.
Yeah, I think there's definitely a lot to be excited about. You touched on the team that you have there. Could you tell us maybe a little bit about the expertise that everyone on the team brings, and what kind of specific backgrounds and maybe success stories does everyone have?
So maybe I could speak about that, James. It's a very interesting mixture of team, because you've got a board level seniority with people that are obviously in their 60s and above, that have obviously capital market experience, and you've got a stratus of 40-year-olds and so forth that are the boots on the ground, starting with the CEO and the leadership of Boivin, with his experience in mining, and with the Colombians that we have, the engineers, the country manager, the geologists. They're all people that are young in the business, but with obviously Colombian experience. So that brings a mixture of both. And then we have an advisory board made of mentors, such as a person like Jean Despatie, which has been around in the Quebec world for many years, and has been the mentor of Alexandre Boivin. So nice mixture there that makes for a very efficient bunch of people together.
I guess when you're operating in Colombia, obviously there's a lot of opportunity there, some big exploration upside, but there's also, I imagine, some challenges that are fairly unique. Obviously, large political change in the last few years. The both of you kind of having operated in in the region for some time, could you maybe speak to in a bit more detail what some of those kind of opportunities and challenges look like with having boots on the ground doing drilling and exploration work?
Yeah, so for us, for Quimbaya Gold, it was the best, let's say, opportunity that I have seen over the last 10 years. It's been 10 years that I'm working in Colombia. I'm passing a lot of time there. I know the culture. I'm speaking Spanish. And I mean, when the government changed, it was a scary, let's say, event. And it gave us the opportunity to acquire what we did acquire. So for us, it was like, I think it's gonna happen once, maybe in a lifetime, no? And so at the end, what I'm seeing on the ground there, I'm like around 5 months there, approximately yearly. People are working, people are raising money. I mean, we have seen Collective Mining raising 30 million with RBC. I mean, Aris Mining got permitted for their project Marmato. They're still producing in Segovia. Summer Gold did an acquisition, growing their production. So, I mean, the reality on the ground, it's pretty amazing. And I think for us, that was the best time because everybody was scared. We took over what we have. We built a good team and we're ready to move forward. And people are ready. So we got to see what's going to happen. But I think it's going to be very positive for Colombia over the next few years.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a unique time period. Pietro, what have you kind of seen in working and investing in the region, over the course of your career? How does Quimbaya kind of fit into your vision of the region?
Colombia is definitely a region that is very well known for over 500 years in producing gold, Antioquia specifically. It has been shown, proven by companies such as Aris Mining, obviously, and right now Collective Mining is doing a fantastic job to show and prove that. So I would say that obviously, there are other countries, but in gold, in Colombia, we are in a unique value proposition. And with that, it says it all.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think just to close out, maybe from each of you, from Alexandre first and then Pietro, in your view, when people are looking at Quimbaya, what's the one thing that they should be keeping in mind when doing due diligence?
Listen, Quimbaya, it's very simple. It's a brand new company. It was held privately. We were public, but privately. Right now, we're starting to let's say, show what we're doing and bringing some result on the table. Doing some, we're gonna show to the market who we are and what we're gonna do and the result. So at the end, I think it's a very good opportunity, early stage pre-discovery opportunity, like in Lassonde Curve. And it's not like we're recycling asset. It's brand new asset that never has been drilled. So that's why I'm so excited about that company and that campaign that is coming. And hopefully we're gonna hit something very good. And if that is done, I mean, it's going to create a lot of value for the shareholder because right now we're only like 9-10 million market cap. That it's nothing big if I see the comparables that they had success in the past in Colombia.
James, that's a fantastic question. I mean, obviously, the excitement that we have today with a raise that we're doing right now as we speak, with lots of interest coming in, particularly in the markets that we live in these days. It's fantastic to have that type of interest. Close to 50 cents, what an opportunity. This is it. I mean, for the ones that understand and see what there is there with this tight float and with this potential that we have going up, what an opportunity. This is it, guys. It's time to go for it.
Great. Well, I think that's strong words of encouragement from you, Pietro, and definitely looking forward to seeing what the company brings to the market in terms of news flow and exploration results over the next few months. I appreciate you taking the time to chat with me today. And I'm sure we'll be in touch soon with some more updates for the CEO community.
Thanks, CEO.CA. Thank you, James. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you very much, James.